Shalom. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah Bahashim Rakar Quadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them, taught us His truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and sincerity. This is the brother Yahshua. I'm back with another lesson. All right, we're going to try to keep it quick, but some things aren't, being brought to the light, so we're going to do that. Everybody knows that over in what they call the Holy Land, right, in our land, that these interlopers came and stole our land. It's what they do. They're not talking about the fighting that's going on over here as a result of what's going on over there. All right, so it falls under this category. This is 2nd Ezra 15. Start at 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right. That's good enough. Okay. So let's watch this. This guy, the American doofus. Let's see. Where's he at? Right here. All right. The American Doofus channel, May 12th, which was yesterday. Today's the 13th. Israeli Defense Forces level a Sharuk Tower in Gaza City. All right. That's the name of the video. But what we're looking at is what's going on in America. So this is going on in New York, and you got a bunch of Palestinians in the street, and you got a bunch of gutter rats in the street shouting back and forth and wanting to go heads up over here, which falls under nation against nation. Okay? We'll get that later.
New York City, as pro-Palestinian protesters met with counter-protesters with police in the middle.
So the fight is not only, right, in what they have termed the Middle East. It's going on, pretty much is going on all over the world. Okay? You got Palestinians over here. You got gutter rats over here. Each waving their flag right here in Babylon the Great. Okay? So is that a civil war? Is that a race war? It's going on over here in Babylon. All right? And that needs to hit the airwaves. Look at that. And who are the Babylonians siding with? Who are those cops siding with? Okay? Who's getting the short end of this stick? So things are heating up. This is uprisings of the people.
Again, this is New York City.
Hey, them Arabs, boy. The dragons of Arabia is mad as hell. Look, here's the other side. So are they going to call that anti-Semitism? You got this, the 1948ers are out in the street. They can chant and do their thing. You got both sides out there, but one side, right, is going to be labeled as anti-Semitic for even being out there. You see how this devil works? You understand?
So, indeed, all eyes are on the conflict. The entire world could possibly be impacted by what happens in Israel.
Not possibly. Okay. This is classic of the least of the flock drawing everybody out. Okay. Even in Babylon the Great. So moves are being made behind the scenes right now.
Why? Well, because the three major monotheistic religions, Christianity, Judaism, and the faith of the Islam, are all centered in Jerusalem.
No, that's not why. Why? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushai is drawing the host of the battle into the valley of Yahweh Shabbat. That's why. And them religions don't mean shit. Because none of them are the children of Israel. All right? So the okie doke is going down right now.
Third holiest site in the Muslim faith, the Al-Aqsa Mosque, sits upon Temple Mount, where the two previous Jewish temples set. And of course, Christ was crucified in Jerusalem. So, what impacts Jerusalem impacts the rest of the world. Well, why? Well,
wait a minute. What's impacting Jerusalem right now is Negroes are getting shot in the back for absolutely no reason by this devil, but that's the plan of the Most High. Yes, what impacts Jerusalem? Who is Jerusalem? There's a body of people, not that land over there. Okay?
If something happens in Jerusalem of a serious nature and other countries start to get involved, then allies of other countries that get involved. And very suddenly we could be in World War III.
And there it is. Okay? Now, I do believe that this guy is a Jake. Okay? If you watch him, right, which I do, he brings out stuff that other people don't. And he's very balanced in what he's saying. He's almost on Jake's side, and he catches shit for that all the time. But I believe that that's a Jake, okay, in the spirit. All right, so let's watch a little more.
And that's not hype. That is geopolitical analysis. So what is happening right now in Jerusalem? We go to a look at
the Damascus Gate.
What has been going on thus far this evening, as it is. From the graphics, over 1,000 rockets have been fired from Gaza into various parts of Israel. This is the Iron Dome Israel defense system successfully intercepting rockets over Tel Aviv.
Okay, so enough on that. We can clearly see, right, that we may have passed the Rubicon. That's what this is indicating, all right? Rubicon being the point of no return, and this thing is going to escalate exponentially. We are praying, right, in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to escalate this thing so that everything spirals out of control the world over, all right, in an oikomeni sense, all right? So let's get some precepts. We'll go ahead and close it out, all right? Start with Matthew. Let's get 24 the quick way. Oh, look at that. Matthew 24. Salakia. And 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All right, so, hey, we're in Jacob's trouble. And it's going down. All right, let's look at 6 in the NIV. You will hear of wars and rumors of war. All right. And you will hear of wars and threats of wars. All right? And I always do this so that people, who haven't seen how you break this word rumors of wars down. Okay, let's get to it. This is Aramaic Bible in plain English. It says, it is going to happen, and it is happening, that you are going to hear battles and reports of wars. Okay? And threats. We're seeing all of that. Reports, threats, rumors. Okay? Good News Translation. You're going to hear the noise of battles close by. Hey, that's a battle in the street out there that they needed the pigs to break up, right? And the news of battles far away. All right? Reports, news. Okay? You will begin to hear of wars. Well, that's what all of the Iron Dome, they're putting that shit to use right now. Is the Iron Dome working? When you got all the barrages of missile fire and rockets and shit, hey, it's going down. And reports of wars. All right, and here's the instruction. C, do not be troubled. Okay, don't worry, don't trip. It's got to go down. All right? Reports of war. Hey, this is a report, okay? And this ain't even my report. This is about this video, this lesson is about this, okay? It's about what's going on in New York, okay? This ain't in Tel Aviv. This ain't in Israel. This ain't in the Middle East. This is in Babylon. Okay? And it's not leaving. Okay? Really, because these are Americans. Right? These are American citizens. All right? So if these are American citizens, then they're Babylonians. All of them. Even though they're different races. Okay? So what does that take us to? We naturally have to go to Isaiah 19. Salakia. Because we're in Egypt right now. All right, this is Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. We're looking at it. All right? And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards. So the prophecies are jumping off right now. All right, one after another, and it's getting the buildup. The heat is being turned up in the fiery furnace of adversity. All right, and it's about to touch everybody. Anybody that believes that they're not gonna be touched, you're about to be touched. Well, we'll get one more. Let's get 13 here. Is it 13? Second Ezra is 13 and 31. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. Okay? We see that going on right now. These prophecies are coming to pass, you guys. What do? Keep your eyes single, stay focused, continue to report. Here comes the famine of the word. Here comes the famine of bread and water. Here come the lockdowns. Okay? Here comes Jacob's trouble ratcheting up. All right? Put your helmet and your breastplate on. All right? And keep your feet shod. All right? With that, I hope that the elect were edified. I'm going to say shalom.